10 scariest basement things caught on camera. From hidden rooms to strange and creepy stuff, here are the top 10 of the scariest things ever found in basements. These mysterious videos will confirm that the basement is the best place to hide anything from the most sinister things to dark secrets and dull memories. Also, this is the most popular haunt for ghosts and entities. So get ready to experience a mixture of delight and horror with what you see. Here are 10 scariest basement things caught on camera. Jonathan and his friend are exploring the basement of a multi-story abandoned building, which looks creepy and awesome. The guys are sure they will find something really weird. In the center area of the room, there is a wooden box with doors and a lock, which opens only from the outside. There is even a tube through which air could be supplied to someone locked inside a mysterious box. When Jonathan opens the door, he finds a small secret room where someone could be kept imprisoned and hidden from people. Judging by the inside scratches that resemble the trace of human nails, someone tried hard to get out of the box. To summarize, there is a box in which people were most likely kept. Not far from the box, there is a stool on which someone could sit and enjoy the torment of a helpless person who screamed and tried to get out. There is also a microwave. It was probably used for warming food for the prisoner. And one more thing, what happened to the people who were kept there? That's the scariest thing of all. It becomes clear where those people could be when the guys stumble upon an old stove, which was frequently used before. I'm sure when the torment was over, the person was burned. A guy named Klaus found something scary in his basement. He even installed several security cameras in the basement to try to catch his new roommate on camera. It all started when he found a snake skin between two stones on the wall. Snakes very often enter basements through cracks or sewers. As soon as you notice their traces, hurry up to call the rescue service. Otherwise, it may threaten your health. This video was taken on a mobile phone by a guy named Harry. He captured a very creepy and strange event that happened in his basement. The video begins with the guy hearing sounds coming from the basement. At this very moment, Harry is in the kitchen. What happens next will probably scare you to death. We hear the sound of loud footsteps as if something invisible is coming up the stairs. Driven by fear, the guy very quickly runs away from the basement. He most likely thinks that someone will jump out and catch him. A man named Jamie found something in his house and decided to explore that. He was curious about the basement hatch, but he did not have enough courage to look in there and find out what was behind the door. So he hired a man who was supposed to do that work. The main thing was that no one knew what might be there. Whenever guests came to the house, they asked Jamie what was in the basement. However, it was clear to everyone that the owner was scared to open the door to the basement and find out the truth. I wonder if he woke up at night thinking about what could be inside. As they opened the door to the basement, Jamie realized it was not without a reason that he avoided opening it. When he looked into the darkness, he could not stop thinking about what was in there. He lit the basement with a lantern and finally saw its dirty and dark walls. Besides, he felt the smell of rotting iron, and it seems there was some kind of slime in a corner of that room. So what could it be? Not wanting to touch the slime, the man decided to move it with a stick. He could not understand what kind of substance it was and where it came from. He could only imagine how long it had been there. Jamie lived in this house for many years. Could it be under the house for that long? In any case, there even were roots along the edges, and the light did not get there at all. This basement could have been a refrigerator or a bunker. The owner stopped thinking about that when he suddenly saw a mountain of ash. But there was no stove in there. What could it be? Please share your opinion in the comments below. In this video, a man is exploring an abandoned building somewhere in Japan. That's what we see first, just an old house in disrepair. But look what happens next. Here is the moment where the author shows a broken hole that leads to the basement. At first it may seem there is nothing extraordinary, but if we stop the video and increase the brightness, we will notice the silhouette of a scary face with orange eyes. If that's not a trick of the light, this silhouette may be evidence of some paranormal activity. There is a lone abandoned restaurant in the city of Phoenix. This place is popular among many bloggers who like to explore extreme places. One of those bloggers gets into the restaurant and goes down to the basement to discover a terrible find, which looks like a scene from some horror movie. He sees numerous creepy dolls placed around the table. The blogger will never know who placed the dolls like that and why. A guy named Edville regularly heard voices coming from the basement of his house. When once again he hears some sounds, he goes to check what and who is there. At the moments when the guy wants to leave, the closet begins to move by itself. Scared by what he sees, Edville turns around and runs away from the basement. After 2 days, he posts a new video. It seemed like the same ghost that moved the closet is coming back.
Hello? I'm gonna turn on the light. Alright? Whoa, Jesus!
The video starts the same way as the first one. The guy asks who is there and wants to go down. But after a while, we suddenly see a black silhouette.
I heard some noises again. Hello?
What do you think about this video? Please write in the comments below. While checking the Michigan plumbing system, a plumber came across an unexpected find in the basement of a multi-story building. He found a cage with a huge alligator. As it turned out, the owner of the exotic animal lived in this very house. He spent a long time keeping the animal in the basement, skillfully hiding it from his neighbors. The plumber who discovered the alligator quickly reported the find to the police. They were very surprised at what they saw since they had not encountered that before. The alligator's owner said that he got the animal when it was still small. However, he could not provide his pet with all the necessary care. Therefore, the police decided to send the alligator to the local animal shelter. This photo is perhaps the most creepy and inexplicable of all. I wanted to find some more information about this picture, but after a long search, I still cannot determine who made this photo, and most importantly, who was the first to post it on the internet.